Hello, this is a test. Test of the microphone. Let me make sure this works. Okay, it works. So, breaking news. Category 4 Hurricane Eta is going to make landfall on Central America tomorrow. I'm going to give you live coverage all late afternoon through evening, so maybe 1 to 2 hour stream. So I'm going to give you live updates. Again, no webcam because it will just be really laggy. So I'm going to give you live talking coverage about this hurricane that's going to be hitting Central America this tomorrow. It's making landfall. But I'm going to give you live updates now. So I'm going to give you updates. So I just got home from school, and the first thing that comes, really random, Cat 4 hurricane hitting Central America. I did not expect it to be this strong. But if you go ahead and I look at the infrared satellite, it is a really, really, really organized storm that's going to hit Central America. So I'm going to give you live coverage all afternoon. Yes, the chat works. So live coverage all afternoon through evening. So let's get started on the current information on this. You guys are probably wanting that. So Hurricane Eta, as of 4 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's about an hour ago now, from now in Eastern Time, maximum sustained wind is 150 knots, 130 miles per hour. So this is a really strong hurricane. And it was moving 9 miles per hour, so this is going to be flooding. Now, you might want to knowing the timing on this. So it's going to be hitting the coast tomorrow, making landfall at about 1 p.m. Tuesday. So again, the middle of the day Tuesday. I may or may not live stream. I might or I might not. It depends on if I'm busy or not. But yeah, live coverage. So that's the timing. Making landfall 1 p.m. Tuesday. Then it weakens to a tropical storm as it goes more inland by 1 a.m. Wednesday. Then it dissipates by 1 p.m. Saturday and goes all off. So I'm going to go ahead and put links in the chat. So if you want to see the track on the websites, in the chat right now. So I'm going to put the infrared satellite. So copy, let me find, copy. Just a second, I'll get that. But yes, a very strong hurricane. Again, if you're just joining us right now, I'm going to be live streaming all late afternoon through evening. So as people are starting to get home, I want them to get the latest information on this. So I'm going to be live streaming all afternoon. I do not have any school homework, so yes, that's good. But I was going to make a video, but might as well just do a stream because it's live up-to-date information. So I'm going to give you live up-to-date information. So let me figure out how to copy this. So hang on just a second. I know there's no webcam. That's because it'll be really laggy. So hang on just a second. Copy. Okay. I think I got the link. Now let me put it in the live chat so everyone can get there and see it for yourself because I know there's no webcam. So live. Let me just put what this link goes to so everyone knows. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let me retract that. I meant to put something. So there live and on Eta. There. So there's the link. I think it's clickable. Yeah, it's clickable. Now let me do the National Hurricane Center's link. Center. So again, in the comment section right now is the National Hurricane Center's link. So click on those to go to their website, and then you can see it for yourself. So the first one is live infrared satellite for Eta, and then the next one is the National Hurricane Center. Both of those is what I use to get information about it. Again, that's because there's no webcam. That's why I'm giving you that, so you can see it for yourself. Again, live, up-to-date information. Again, Hurricane Eta making landfall. Again, if you're just joining, I'm going to be live streaming all late afternoon through evening. So go ahead and keep watching and to get latest information. So people are just getting home. They get home from around this time to about 6 p.m. So I'm going to be live streaming as soon as people get home. If they want to watch the live stream to get latest information on this, go ahead. And another thing that's going on is Central America's official language. Most of the places there are Spanish. So the people, if you're watching this there, probably don't understand this. So if you do have a friend there or a family member, go ahead and they don't understand English and you do, both Spanish and English, go ahead and tell them what's going on so they can understand it. Because I know the people watching mostly speak Spanish, so they may not understand it if they're watching from there. So again, but if you have family members, go ahead and tell them what's going on. But again, live, up-to-date information on Hurricane Eta. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on all late afternoon through evening. So again, if you're just joining us, let's get another update on information. Maximum sustained winds, 130 miles per hour, and it's moving at 9 miles per hour. So that's really slow, which is called flooding, and it's a Category 4 hurricane. This is very big. And again, no webcam because it's going to be really laggy, and it will just freeze on the screen, and you won't be able to. You're going to be confused because it's not going to be showing what I'm talking about. It's just going to freeze. But yeah. So yeah, that is what's going on, and let's go ahead and take a look at the track again. So again, making landfall by 1 p.m. Tuesday, and yeah. So right now it appears it's in the Atlantic. The Gulf of Mexico, and it's going to be moving inland towards Costa Rica and making landfall on Costa Rica. There's already hurricane warnings issued there. Oh, and man, they're going to get hammered with tropical storm force winds, more like hurricane force winds. Oh man, the coast. I can't really pronounce these names, but this coast here of Central America is really going to get hammered by Tuesday and Monday at 8 p.m. Mostly on Tuesday. It's making landfall on Tuesday, but still can get winds really strong, really strong. So this is going to be a really strong hurricane. So yeah. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more streams, because now that I figured out I can stream, I will be streaming more live talking coverage. So I'm sorry that I have no webcam, but trust me, it just freeze and it will be just words because you won't know what I'm talking about. So again, comment any other questions and I will answer them. And look at the infrared satellite. It's really strong and really organized. It has a really nice eye, so that's really going to be strong. And that is getting actually pretty close to the coast now. I mean, that is at 4 p.m., so Eastern time, it's 5:14, so yeah, that would be about an hour update ago. So it's expected to, I think you would make landfall maybe even earlier because, yeah, so even maybe earlier than 1 p.m. Tuesday. So again, it could make landfall tonight, anytime. So really just need to be watching out because some of the forecasts can change. That's why I'm going to give you live up-to-date information. So again, if you're just joining us, breaking news from Central America, major hurricane hitting. And this is what our channel is all about. So again, our viewing area is just in the United States, but we cover any big to keep people safe. That's our main goal. Get information out, keep people safe here at Caden Weather. So we are giving this information live, no matter where it is, we're giving it out. Just, we want to keep people safe. So, yeah. So, yeah, live information from me. So, let's go ahead and, again, now that we have Eta, it tied the record from 2005. Can you guys believe that? That's crazy. Yeah, Nicaragua, I think. I know I probably pronounced that wrong. But that is the, Central America country I think it's going to make landfall on. But yeah. So it's expected to make a landfall on Tuesday, but I think it could. My prediction, it may be earlier than 1 p.m. Tuesday. It might be in the morning, and it could be overnight tonight. I think that is a little bit earlier because the National Hurricane Center forecast says it will be inland, already on land, but near the coast by 1 p.m. Tuesday. So it says right there making landfall. It doesn't say the time frame. But I'm predicting sometime on Tuesday. But it's really extremely close to the coast. So I'm thinking it's going to be earlier than 1 p.m. Tuesday. But I'm not for sure. This thing is only going 9 miles per hour. So this is pretty slow. So yeah, the infrared satellite is a pretty fast pace. So yeah. Again, let me make sure these links work. So if you guys click on them. Yes, they do. So good. So click on the links if you want to get information. So again, live streaming all afternoon. So yeah, this thing is a really strong storm heading Central America. Let's go ahead and yeah, everything else is really peaceful. There's nothing else going on besides this. So yeah, if you live in Costa Rica, not Costa Rica, Central America. I get those two confused, but Costa Rica is inside Central America. But don't get crazy, Costa Rica. You guys aren't really gonna get landfall. Let me actually check that. Costa Rica is not anywhere in it, so don't get freaked out because I said that. But Central America is. So yeah. Let me just read the key messages for Hurricane Eta by the National Hurricane Center. So catastrophic wind damage is expected where Eta's eye wall moves onshore along the northeastern coast of Nicaragua. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but tonight or early Tuesday. Tropical storm force winds are beginning to reach the coast within the hurricane warning area and parts of Central America. And residents there should have completed their preparations. A tropical storm warning is also in effect for the northeastern coast of Honduras. So, yeah, even Honduras is going to be affected. Another one, a catastrophic and life-threatening storm surge, lots of storm surge, along with destructive waves and expected along portions of the northeastern coast of. I'm gonna figure out how to pronounce that because I'm talking about this a lot. Of Nicaragua. Near water levels could reach as high as 12 to 18 feet above normal tide levels in some parts of the hurricane warning area. Preparations to protect life and property should be now complete. So they just said preparations should now be complete. So you need to be prepared for this because it's getting extremely close to the coast. Again, I think it's going to make landfall overnight or tomorrow. Because it is getting really close. So you need to be done with your preparations because this thing is going to make landfall pretty soon. So again, not now, but you're already getting rainfall and storms from it. If you live in Costa Rica near the coast, so you guys are already getting pretty strong rainfall. Guys can probably tell. It's getting close. You guys need to be done with your preparations because it's already close and it's going to be big impacts. So another key thing, through Friday evening, heavy rainfall from Eta will likely lead to catastrophic, life-threatening flash flooding and river flooding across portions of Central America, along with landslides in areas of higher terrain. Flash and river flooding is also possible across Jamaica, southeast Mexico, El Salvador, southern Haiti, and the Cayman Islands. So not just Central America. But Central America is going to be the most impacted. So there you go. That's a lot of information about it. Let's go ahead. So that's all the information. Why don't we go ahead and look at intensity rates as it does make landfall. So gotta make this. So again, intensity rates expected to be really intense. It's really strong hurricane as it does make landfall. But right as it gets on land, it's gonna slightly weaken just a little bit as it makes landfall, and as it is inland by 1 p.m. Tuesday. So it will be on land by 1 p.m. Tuesday if that forecast doesn't change. Then by 1 a.m. Wednesday, So that's that evening. It's going to be turning into a tropical storm as it goes way more inland. And then depression, and then off of Costa Rica and Mexico by 1 p.m. Saturday. There's your timing. So yeah, that's intensity and timing. But yeah, do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I live stream like this. Again, live streaming until maybe 5:30 to 6 p.m. because I want everyone that's getting home from school or work or whatever you're getting home from to know about this latest information. But yeah, that's the current information. So I'm going to live stream for a little bit, quite a while here, so that's good. We'll give you the latest information. So yeah, that's what's going on. Don't think it's not going to make impacts on U.S. If it does, it's going to be rainfall, but highly doubt that's going to make impacts on America. This is not, I don't think. If it does make any minor, yeah, it's not. It's Florida is only in path. I really highly doubt even Florida, but Cuba could see rainfall from it. But still, that's not even in the path. It doesn't get to Cuba until the National Hurricane Center said it's going to dissipate, but they could get small rainfall from it if they get impacted, but really nothing. So the United States, clear. But yeah, again, most of the official languages this is going to hit is Spanish. So if you're watching this from here, hello if you speak English. But go ahead if you speak English and Spanish, but you have family members that live there, go ahead and tell them this message in Spanish so they know what's going on. They probably know from their local news, but I'm going to give live updates on this. So again, let me look up their time zones so I know what time it is for local time there. I'm pretty sure they're in Eastern. So yeah, this is going on. Oops. Just a second, guys. Just a second. They're in Central Standard Time, so they're the same time as me. So the places this is going to get hit. So good to know. Good to know. Let me look at their time zone so I know. So I don't get any times confused here. Oh, sorry. Central America. Okay. So, Central America is one place that is in a different time zone. But the whole thing is going to be hitting Central Time. So that's good to know. Everything we're talking about will be in Central. Okay. So it's 4:25 p.m. Central here. Again, people could be watching this from around the country. So 5:25 Eastern and 2:25 in Pacific. But yeah, this is going to be making landfall. I'm going to be getting live coverage. So that is your current information. So again, live streaming. Let's go ahead, and it is just the exact location here, 14.5 north, 82.3 west. That's its current location. And the infrared satellite is really strong. This is a really strong hurricane. This is really bad. Category 4, can you believe that? Category 4 hurricane. Category 4. Again, do not forget to subscribe for latest updates. So, again, Category 4 hurricane going to make landfall. So, yeah, live coverage. So, any questions about this, go ahead and ask questions in the comments so we get information. And you can get a location. I can give you information about that. And, yeah, everyone's live streaming about this today. So, I may even live stream later than I said because this is a big situation here. Again, like I said earlier, this channel is about keeping people safe. No matter where, I know our viewing areas in the United States, but no matter where this is, we cover it if it's a big situation because we want to keep people safe no matter where it is. But yeah, that is what's going on. Big hurricane. I kind of want to change my thumbnail, so just give me a second. I think I'm going to change my thumbnail to what is going on. So it might just take me a second. Oop. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to give you information. So again, as of 4 p.m. Eastern, so that's about by 3 p.m. Central. So that's about an hour ago. It's really strong, Category 4, making landfall tomorrow. Again, like I think I predict it's going to make landfall. Going to make landfall late tonight, like overnight into early tomorrow, because it's going to be on land by about what time is that? Yeah, you can look at my thumbnail. I'm about to change. Just a second. I'll get back on that topic. But if you can look at my thumbnail, I'm about to change on the live stream if I can. It will have the picture of the infrared satellite, so it is bad. But back to the timing. Yeah, I think it will be earlier than I predicted. But yeah, live stream all afternoon. So huge hurricane, Category 4. Again, if you're just joining us now, because we're live streaming all late afternoon through evening. We have a major Category 4 hurricane hitting Central America. So we're going to be coverage about this. So hello, their time, it's 4:28 local time in Central America, where this is hitting. So yes, we're going to be live streaming for quite a while here. As we get new information, I think the next advisory comes out around 7 p.m., but I don't think I'm going to be live streaming for that long. Probably not, no. But we'll give you update information. So but yeah, if you're just joining us, hello. Sorry guys, I'm not talking right now. I'm just trying to update our thumbnail so it's more like what we're talking about. So gives you an idea. But again, this is a really big hurricane. It's going to be hitting the coast. And please comment if you have any questions about this. So let me go ahead and do this real quick, and I'll get back to the. So yeah, let me go ahead and make this a new thumbnail. Can I do that? Edit. So change. But yeah, huge. This is a big deal here. This is the same category as Laura. 2020 hurricane in just a year has been crazy. This record's 2005, guys. This hurricane season, because we have this. Let me go ahead and add tags so we get this information more. So again, big hurricane. Okay, there we go. Let's save that. Okay, that should have changed. Now, again, let's get an update on information again, because I want to get the latest information. Hurricane Eta, let me update this. Again, if you're just joining us, hello, good afternoon. Breaking news if you're joining us from Central America. Huge hurricane. Let's get the information if you're just joining us. Maximum sustained winds was 115 knots, and that's 130 miles per hour. Really strong winds. If it was about 10 more miles per hour, 15 more miles per hour, that would have been the same as Hurricane Laura. Minimum central pressure is 948 millibars. And the current location, latitude, longitude numbers here, coordinates 14.5 north, 82.3 west, and the movement was west, southwest at 8 knots and 9 miles per hour. So pretty slow moving here. That is pretty slow. That is slower than you normally drive on a normal road. That is slower than the speed limit in my neighborhood. So that is really slow moving, so that could mean lots of flooding. Lots of flooding. Again, infrared satellite is crazy. I think they updated 530 to about 6. So this may be a 1 to 2 to maybe even 3, possibly 3 hour stream. Probably the minimum of a 1 hour stream, because I want to keep people updated as they join the stream. But yeah, that is the major hurricane. Again, major hurricane hitting Central America. Yeah, hurricane. Again, this has been the craziest year ever. 2020. We're always going to remember this year. But yeah, again, latest updates, if you're just joining us, we're going to be live streaming all this time. Major Hurricane Eta making landfall. I think it's going to happen overnight. I just said this. I think this is going to make landfall overnight, because this is getting really close to the coast. Or if not, the morning. I don't think it's going to be 1 p.m. Monday. This has to be like the morning tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not saying it will, but it's at least going to be on land by 1 p.m. Tuesday. So I do predict it could be overnight to the morning on Tuesday. So and National Hurricane Center already said you need to be prepared. If you're not prepared, then you just need to get out of there. I hope you guys are prepared for this. But yeah, this is going to make landfall. Yeah, this is going to make landfall. It's going to be a big hurricane. So yeah, this is going to be going on, and so again, I just explained. So really strong Hurricane Eta going to make landfall. You should see the live infrared satellites. Huge. So why don't we get a look at the forecast models on this? I'm actually going to look at spaghetti models. So that shows every model what they have planned on the same thing. So I'm just looking it up. So if you look here, I know you guys can't see this, but it says here, majority of them, actually quite a few say it's going to go up towards Florida. But that's like one to two models, and there's like 100 or something. Okay, maybe there's not 100, but there's a lot of models that don't say that. But there's I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Say it's going to go up through Cuba. One model said it's going to go way out of whack and go up and towards Florida, but not hit Florida. And the majority of them say it's going to go on not Central America, and then stay on Central America, and then some say dissipate, some say going up into Mexico and then dissipating, and then a majority of other ones say it's going to go onto the Gulf of Mexico and hit Cuba with less impacts that it did that it did on Central America. So this is really questionable, but Oh, that's a lot of them that say it's going to go on here and go up more on north on Central America. So that's probably what's going to happen. And the ones that say it's going to go up and hit Cuba aren't really reliable models. But you never know what's going to happen. But that's most likely. So Nicaragua and San Salvador are going to be the main places that get hit. If you want to know exactly information, yeah, that's where it's mainly going to get hit. Those two places. But yeah, that's the spaghetti models. And again, infrared satellite is huge hurricane. And that's really strong rainfall. That is really organized and that's really strong and getting really close to the coast. So I don't know about this. This is probably going to be a disaster for them. Stay tuned for updates on this. This is getting to be really not a good situation. This is going to be a really strong hurricane. Again, same category as Laura, which is terrible. Just hitting Mexico instead of the United States. So again, if you're just joining us, again, we do have major Hurricane Eta going to hit the coast of Central America. If you're just joining us now, 130 mile per hour winds. If it was 15 more miles per hour, that would be the same mile per hour winds that Laura made. So again, this is just like Laura, except hitting Central America. And it's moving at only 9 miles per hour, so that's really slow. It's going to make flooding. And then we go ahead, and this is getting extremely close to the coast. So I think it's going to make landfall either overnight tonight or the morning of Tuesday. It's going to, in fact, be inland by 1 p.m. Tuesday. If it doesn't, then that's a change in forecast. But I think it's even going to be earlier. So I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. But it's getting extremely close to the coast. This thing is really organized, going towards the coast of Central America, and it has a really nice eye and it's really big. So this is not going to be a good situation at all. And again, most of the models say it's going to hit Central America and then go more north in Central America and go into Mexico. But then some of them say it's going to dissipate before it does that. And then like 4 of them or something say it's going to go up on Cuba, but make less impacts on Cuba than it did on Central America. So we have different things here. But yeah, that's what most of the models do say. Again, major hurricane. Again, if you do want to see this yourself, because I know my webcam, I cannot turn it on because it would be really laggy, it would just freeze. You can click on the 2 links I put in the comments. One of them is for the infrared satellite, which is kind of like the radar, but for tropics. And one of them is the National Hurricane Center. So that's a good place to go. So yeah, that is at 4 p.m. Eastern time, so 3 p.m. Central. And the time zone there in Central America is in Central Time where this is hitting. So it's 4:41 p.m. right now in Central Time. If you're watching it from across the country in Eastern Time, it is 5:41, and in Pacific, it's 2:41, I believe. Yeah. But again, major hurricane going to hit the coast. This is going to be really bad. I'm going to be covering, if you don't know, I'm going to be live streaming all late afternoon. Late afternoon through early evening. So this whole time I'm going to be live streaming. So, because I need to give you the latest information. So this could be a 1 to 3 hour stream, minimum of 1 hour. So you guys stay tuned, and I'll bring you more updates. But yeah, we're going to be live streaming. But yeah, that's what's going on again. I'm live streaming all late afternoon through evening. So that is the latest updates on the storm right now. Again, this is not going to be good. This is a really bad situation. And then, yeah. So we already have hurricane warnings issued. For that area. So that was a while ago. That's not new, but that was a while ago. It's already issued. Already have hurricane warnings issued. Let me go look at more information. Give you more updates on this. More information about this. So Yeah, that's what's going on. That's the current updates on the storm. Any questions, do not forget to comment that in the comments, because I will give you updates on this. Again, we are live right now. Again, this is going to be the same category as Laura was, because it's category 4 right now. So this is going to bring major impacts to the coast of Central America. But yeah, this thing is just getting stronger with this rainfall. The rainfall is so much heavier now on the infrared satellite. Wow, this is not going to turn out good. It's getting stronger as time goes on. This is really bad. And it's getting extremely close to the coast. It's only getting more organized as we go, which is really bad. Again, just joining us, hello. We'll be live streaming for quite a bit long, just to give you the latest live updates on this major hurricane. But yeah, that's the current information. Stay safe and call your friends if you live there. If your family member lives there or you're watching from there, hello. But yeah, that's what's going on. It's a major hurricane. Yeah, and it's strengthening. It is strengthening. That's crazy. It's already category 4. Already heading for Mexico, and it's already strengthening. And right now it's just so organized. And if you don't know, I do use this term a lot, but it's organized. It's really together. It's a really nicely looking hurricane, which means it's strong. If it's unorganized, it means it's all over the place, and it's just super unorganized. Would just look like a random cluster of rainfall in the tropics. But really organized, you can just tell it's a hurricane. It has an eye, has rotation, has convection, everything it needs. This thing has a lot of convection on it, so yeah. So that's what I use, that term. Yeah, this wind could ramp up a lot. It is already moving, bringing 130 miles per hour. If it was 14 more miles per hour up, which is not a whole lot, then that could be as strong as the winds from Laura was, and Laura was really big. Laura was one of the biggest storms we've had this year. In 2020, biggest hurricanes. It's almost tying the record. The strength of these storms, Laura was never a Category 5. It almost was, but never was Category 5. So that doesn't tie the record in intensity from 2005. But it does tie the record with how many storms and how active it was since 2005. So that's crazy still. And the fact that Laura was almost Category 5, that is almost as strong as Katrina was in almost the same area. But except Katrina might hit more of the New Orleans area instead of Lake Charles, which is more west. But back to Eta, it's Category 4, and it's getting really strong. But yeah, that's what's going on. This is a crazy, really strong storm heading for Central America. Again, it's getting more organized and getting more strong. This is really organized. It's gonna be really bad. The more we go, the more organized, and that is crazy. Purple's like the biggest color we have on rainfall, and that's used to be like some of it is. Now it's all together. Like a whole area is purple. That's really, really strong storms with that. Really strong winds, really strong everything with that. So that is getting really worse by the second now. And it's getting closer to coast. closer to Central America. So all it is just getting worse. Again, we're going to be live streaming all late afternoon through evening. But yeah, this thing is just going to keep getting worse. Again, if you don't know already, I have no webcam because it's just going to be really laggy. But yeah, that's currently. But yeah, this is a really strong storm. This is really bad because it's really strong and it's hitting Mexico. I mean, not Mexico. Central America. So this is going to be really, really bad. Again, the winds are almost as strong as Laura. So let's go give a rundown on everything. If you're just joining us, hi. So let's get a rundown on everything again. So, Hurricane Eta, we start off. Maximum sustained winds is 115 knots, 130 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure, 940 millibars. Located exact numbers here. But this is by about 1 hour ago. 14.5 north, 82.3 west. Movement was west-southwest at 8 knots, 9 miles per hour. So again, really slow. Information there. Now, infrared satellite, really strong, really organized. As we get closer to Central America coast, it's getting extremely close. This has to make landfall tonight. If not, tomorrow morning. It's just getting so close. Yeah, that's really close. But that's the rundown, and then we go ahead and the models. Now, most of the models say it's going to go and hit Central America and then go more north and dissipate. Some of them show it going to hit Central America and then go up towards Cuba and then weaken by the time it gets to Cuba. Some of the models show different. Some of them show it not even hitting I think none of them show it not hitting the coast. But most of the models show it hitting Central America and going more north. Big storm. But yeah, this is going to be a really big hurricane. So, that's the current rundown on what's going on. Yeah, that's the only thing in the tropics. So again, if you have anybody that lives in Central America, go ahead and call them and tell them what's going on. Because this is a really bad storm, bad hurricane, big hurricane. I didn't expect it to be this strong. Category 4. Wow. It's crazy. I want to get our webcam to work, but it's just not going to work, is it? I'm going to try, but I really doubt that this is going to work out well. I think it's just going to lag. I'll try. Yeah, I don't think I can. I think this is just going to be a talking coverage. Yeah, just talking coverage. But yeah, that's the current updates. So again, Hurricane Eta going to make landfall. So yeah, that's what's going on. Current time, if you want to know the current time in Central, it's 4:52 p.m. If you live in the Eastern United States, it's 5:52 p.m. If you live in the West United States, it is 2:52 p.m. Alaska, it's 1:52. Now 1:53. But this is making landfall, and it is in the Central Time Zone. But it's making landfall. And it's getting really close, like I've been saying. Really close to the coast. And it's just going to get really strong. And it's rapidly intensifying, and it's already Category 4. I think it's a really slim possibility, but it might. Not saying it will, maybe it probably won't. Category 5 possibility, but that is a really strong hurricane. I think right now it's a tad bit less strong than Laura was. I'm not saying that it won't get up to that strong, because it's already Category 4. It might. It probably will. But I don't think it's going to go to a Category 5, because even Laura wasn't a Category 5. If this goes to a Category 5, it's going to be crazy. It's already really strong. But yeah, this is going to hit the coast really badly. You guys have a lot of cleanup. You guys already need to be prepared, because it's already too late. So I hope you guys are prepared, and yeah. Hope you guys are prepared. Again, what was I going to say after this? I keep forgetting what I'm going to say after this. I hope you guys are prepared for this, because, oh yeah, lots of cleanup to do after this. As this hits, this is going to make lots of cleanup. Lots of aftermath going to happen with this really strong storm. Really strong hurricane. So this is going to be lots of aftermath going to happen with this. It's going to be not good. But yeah, I might be live streaming till about 5:30 to 6. So you guys can stick around for that. But yeah, that's lots of cleanup. So if you guys aren't already, I would probably get into your hurricane shelters. Get into where it's safe. It's not a tornado, so don't go below ground unless a tornado warning is actually issued, because there's going to be flooding. There's no doubt about that. Going to be flooding with this. But also, you might want to be ground level in a safe interior place. So whatever you go into when there's a hurricane, go into it, or go into a public shelter. You want to do that too. Yeah, and it's also going to happen, landfall probably tomorrow. Already on a busy day, but yeah. Making landfall on Tuesday. But yeah, that's the information. Again, really strong storm. Let's go ahead and the National Hurricane Center is not going to update it again until 7 p.m. But again, I put the links in the comments if you want to see it. But again, maximum sustainment 130 miles per hour. 9 miles per hour it's moving. So again, it's really slow. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I'm going to look at the forecast models. So again, I already looked at the model, but I'm going to look at specifically the GFS. I think that they probably updated. Let's see if they updated, because last time I checked, they were really inaccurate of what I think is going to happen. It doesn't show me going there very far. But this is actually, the first part of the GFS model is going to be really accurate. It says it's going to weaken. It's going to get closer, then once it hits the coast, it's going to weaken a little bit. Not sure if that's going to happen, but it might. Yeah, once it hits the coast, it should start to weaken. But it's not going to weaken. I don't think it's going to weaken first thing. No. But I do think it's going to weaken. And good evening, everybody. Good afternoon to evening. It's still afternoon, but it's going to be evening soon. You're just joining us. Major hurricane. Hurricane Eta is going to make landfall. If it's not tonight, it's tomorrow morning into afternoon. It's going to be already inland by 1 p.m. Tuesday. So that means landfall is going to be pushed back to sometime that morning or even tonight. This is getting extremely close to the coast. Wow. No, this has to make landfall tonight. If not, I might be wrong. I'm not saying it won't, because you're already getting really intense rain if you live really close to the coast. Hope you guys are not in your actual houses right now, because that's not good. If you live extremely near the coast, I've already been in your hurricane shelter. And again, I wouldn't, just wherever you go during a hurricane, go to a public shelter if possible. If you have your own, great. The eye is really getting wide. Not as wide as the lowers, but just really wide. So that means it's really strong. The eye of a hurricane is a really fascinating thing. It's really cool, but it's also really dangerous, because if you're in the eye, you have no choice. No matter what you do, you are going to get hit by more stronger than before or the same hurricane types of intensity. Because if you stay in the eye, it's going to be really calmer than normal. Nothing at all, but then you're going to get really strong hurricane again. If you try to drive out of the eye, there's no possible way you can drive out of the eye, because driving in any direction will just get you quicker back into the actual hurricane force stuff. So there's no possible way. If you're going to stay on the ground, there's no possible way to get out of the eye and out of the storm. So if you're in the eye, you're got a quick break, but it's could be worse than before, or the same. So if you're in the eye, that's not the end of it. No. You got a whole, that's like half. When you're in the eye, that's half of what you've been through, and you got another half to go through. So yeah, that's what the eye means. You're halfway there, but you got another half to go through of the hurricane. So the eye is not really anything safe at all. But it's a really fascinating thing. The eye wall looks really cool too. Eye walls are really cool. They're the side. They're like the side of the eye. It's really cool. Anything weather is cool to me. But let's get live updates about this again. So that's all about the eye. But again, moving 130 miles per hour, maximum sustained winds. That means it's getting up to 130 miles per hour. 15 more miles per hour up, it could be the same as Laura. Minimum central pressure, 948 millibars, located at 14.5 north, 82.3 west, and the movement was west-southwest at 8 knots with 9 miles per hour. But yeah, that's the current information on it. It is the top of the hour right now, 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 6 p.m. Eastern, and 3 p.m. Pacific. Top of the hour right now. You are watching Katie Weather. This is about the time everyone's trying to drive home from work. This would be a good thing to listen to in the car, because you can't really watch this, so it's just a good, convenient thing. But this is the time when everyone's starting to get home, so we may get more viewers. But again, I'll be live streaming for quite a little bit longer, maybe about an hour longer. But yeah, again, 5 p.m. top of the hour. So I just gave you information. And let's talk about the infrared satellite. Let's see if it's updated. No, not quite updated yet, but it's getting extremely close. So this can make landfall in the next few hours, possibly. But yeah, that's what's going on. Really strong hurricane. So I think we're going to end the stream in about an hour and 5 minutes. We're going to be streaming for about 2 hours. So we got an hour and 5 minutes probably left of the stream. I'm probably going to end around 6 p.m. Central Time. But again, if you're just joining us now, big hurricane. Big hurricane. Be prepared. Again, we just talked about the eye wall and the eye of the storm. Man, it's getting really close to the coast. Wish I could physically show you, but I can't. But I put links in the live chat. I'll be right back. Oh. But again, live updates, I'll be live streaming. But again, big hurricane hitting the coast of Costa Rica. Please be prepared. So, again, really, 130 miles per hour winds. If that was 15 more miles per hour up, then that would be the same miles per hour winds as Laura was. So, just a few 9 miles per hour moving. So, again, moving a bit slow. Yeah, that hurricanes usually move slow, but that is but it's still moving slow. So all hurricanes bring lots of flooding. This can mean catastrophic flooding to Central America. So it's gonna be a really bad situation. I'll be right back. I'll be back just a second. But again, big hurricane going on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Really strong hurricane. Again, comment any questions. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So yeah, that is. Wait. But yeah, big hurricane again if you're just joining us. So again, this thing is really strong. It's going to hit the coast of Central America. Really strong winds. If it was 15 more miles, I keep saying this, if 15 more mile per hour winds, it would have been the same as Hurricane Laura. But yeah, that's what's going on. Just a second, hang on. But yeah, I hope you guys are prepared because it's a little bit too late. But yeah, so we'll be streaming for about 1 more hour longer. So we're about to hit 1 hour on the stream. But yeah, just about 1 more hour and then we'll stop the stream. But it's just intensifying. It's just going to get worse. This is really bad. But yeah, that's really all the information about it. Let's go ahead and go over the key messages from it one more time. And we hit 1 hour on the stream. Let's go ahead and look at the key messages one more time. So catastrophic wind damage is expected where Eta's eye wall moves onshore along the northeast coast of Central America. So tonight or early Tuesday, tropical storm force winds are beginning to reach the coast within the hurricane warning area. And residents there, a tropical storm warning is also in effect for the northeastern coast of Honduras. So Honduras is also going to be affected by this. Second, a catastrophic and life-threatening storm surge along with destructive waves. Hang on a second. Destructive waves. So lots of storm surge, lots of flooding, everything. We are expected along portions of the northeastern coast of this area, near and to the north of where the center makes landfall. Water levels could reach as high as 12 to 18 feet. So lots of flooding. And that's 12 to 18 feet above normal. That's a big thing that I didn't mention. Above normal. So add that together. That's going to be some really bad flooding and storm surge going to be going on. So at least 24 inches of rain expected. Water levels, 24 inches. But 12 to 18 feet above normal. So that is about 12 to 18 feet. So, because if you're used to that, like normal. Hurricane, above normal tide levels in some parts of the hurricane warning area. Preparations to protect life and property should now be complete. Already should be complete. Third, through Friday evening, heavy rainfall from Eta will likely lead to catastrophic, life-threatening flash flooding and river flooding across portions of Central America, along with landslides in areas of higher terrain. Flash and river flooding is also possible across Jamaica. So these are all the areas that could get it. Jamaica, Southeast Mexico, El Salvador, Southern Haiti, and the Cayman Islands. All of those could get impacted by this. So, yeah. But yeah, big hurricane going to hit the coast. So, maybe just cutting us off a little bit than what I said, but we'll be shooting for just a little bit longer. But yeah, big hurricane. So this is gonna make big damage. Big damage. You guys should already be in your hurricane shelter. You guys might be without power already. I don't think you guys should be. It's really heavy rainfall, but you guys might be. This is already getting really heavy rainfall. But you guys are probably confirmed to be without power if it's in the next few hours or when this makes landfall. It's Category 4. I'm not saying you won't, but you probably will be. Because this is a really strong hurricane. And it just keeps getting worse. It's just keep intensifying. But yeah, this thing is getting really worse. But yeah, that is the current information. So I'll be right back. But yeah, that's the current information about it. So again, big hurricane. Just told you the key messages. So this is gonna be a really strong hurricane. So we're just gonna be streaming for maybe about 30 more minutes because I'm gonna cut this short. but because I really covered everything. But I want to cover for the next about 30 minutes because people are now just starting to get home from work or school or whatever. And I want to tell them sunset's getting really early now. But yeah, I just want to update. But yeah, this is going to be a really bad hurricane. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified for live streams, videos, and updates on this and every other weather thing that's going to be going on. I mean, our main goal here at Caden Weather, our big thing here at Caden Weather is to keep people safe and get information out. So no matter, this is out of our viewing area because our viewing area is the United States, but we still do it because it's a big. But yeah, being big hurricane. But yeah, that's what's going on. So again, we're live streaming. I wish I could, really do wish I could use my webcam, I mean not my webcam, my screen recorder for this, but that'd be so laggy. So like, I could actually leave the stream and keep it on something, but no, because I'm just talking and it has to be, I just have to keep talking to give you guys information. But yeah, that's what's going on. So we may end the stream about 5:40 p.m. About maybe later. But yeah, that's the current updates. The National Hurricane Center is not going to update their thing again, I believe, until 7 p.m. Eastern. So that's 6 p.m. Central, I think. Yeah. I think they updated at 7 p.m. Central. I mean Eastern. Eastern time. Because it says here 4 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, that's the current information. But yeah, that's the current information. We have no viewers right now, but I'm still going to keep live streaming. Because this could be rewatched to get information about it. Because this is not going to be only going on tonight, it's going to be going on tomorrow and overnight tonight. So definitely do recommend you do rewatch this. If you're rewatching it right now, hello. Because this is going to be information. But the thing about live streams is they give you live up-to-date information, which is good. But hello, yeah, we are live streaming. But yeah, let's go right down on current information. But this was updated about 2 hours ago. But Hurricane Eta, maximum, again, this is a huge hurricane in the coast. Maximum sustained winds is 150 knots, 130 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure was 940 millibars, and the exact location was 14.5 north, 82.3 west, and the movement was west-southwest at 8 knots and 9 miles per hour. get pretty slow there. And if it was 15 more miles per hour winds, it would be the same as Hurricane Laura. But yeah. But yeah, that's the current information about that. So again, it is a Category 4 hurricane. This is going to be really strong. Let's check on the infrared satellite. Maybe it's updated. It is not, but it is updated just a tiny bit. Oh, this is really bad. This is getting more intense as we go. It's a really strong hurricane. It's going to be hitting the coast. But yeah. It should make landfall by at least overnight tonight. But yeah, that's the current updates on it. I'm really sorry I couldn't get my webcam. This would be much more entertaining if I had my webcam. But it's just I don't have it right now. Because it'd just be really laggy. But yeah, I've basically gone over everything. I think we're going to end the stream about 30 past the hour. So here in Central, it's 5:30 p.m. Because I've basically gone over everything. Just want to give you guys a live update, because why not? So we'll be streaming for about 9 more minutes. So, yeah. But yeah, that's the current information. Again, if you're just joining us, this is a really strong hurricane that's going on. But that's the current information. So, again, it's moving at 130 miles per hour. If that was 15 more miles per hour, that would be the same as Laura. So this is crazy. But I'm sorry I paused for a while, and then there's nothing on the screen, so there's nothing to really be looking at. So I'm sorry that my webcam does not work. It's how most of my streams are going to be, just talking coverage. But yeah. We're just looking at the GFS model here. It says it's going to dissipate right as it gets on land, or just right after it gets on land, and then dissipate, and looks like it's getting way unorganized, just as it first moved inland, and then go away almost, just to a tropical storm force. I really kind of disagree with the GFS model, but you never know what could happen. GFS model isn't always accurate. The best model is usually the best model is usually the European model. That's just what they've said is most accurate. But yeah, that's the current updates. Might go ahead and start wrapping up the stream, because there's not that much to talk about. I've really gone over everything. So I've gone over everything, so I might start wrapping up the stream here just a little bit. But again, if you're just joining us, again, really strong hurricane. So I've really gone over everything about the hurricane, so I might start wrapping up the stream. But again, yeah, that is what's going on right now with this really strong hurricane. Let's go over timing and track one more time. We haven't done that in a while. So track, 4 p.m. Monday. That's about 2 hours ago from now. It was a hurricane, yeah. And by about overnight tonight through the morning of Tuesday, I expect it to make landfall. That's my prediction. As a really strong hurricane. Then it weakens tad bit, weakens. But then it's still a really strong hurricane by 1 p.m. Tuesday, so that's already inland. Then it goes more inland by about 12 hours later, 1 a.m. Wednesday. It is a tropical storm. And then depression by about 12 hours later than that, 1 p.m. Wednesday, tropical depression. Then it dissipates as it goes off of Central America into the Gulf of Mexico. It dissipates by about 1 p.m. Saturday. So it will just stick around on Central America as just like really rainfall, nothing really after it weakens a bit, till about Saturdays, and by about Friday, it goes off of Central America. Then by 24 hours later, Saturday, it dissipates. So there's your exact timing right there. And man, the coast is just going to get hammered by wind and tropical storm force winds and hurricane force winds, speaking of that. Just going to get hammered by it. But I guess I'll start wrapping up the stream here. Because we basically went over everything that's going on with this storm. But yeah, so I may or may not live stream tomorrow, may or may not. May or may not. If the hurricane, maybe, I'm not going to say probably, because maybe I may live stream tomorrow. But I guess I'll wrap up the stream here, go ahead and end it off, because we've gone over everything. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Don't forget to subscribe. My dog is seeing something. Let me see what it is real quick. Hang on. I'm ending the stream here. And of course, that's another dog, so she's going to freak out. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Layla, calm down. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, gone over everything. And stay safe. This is a really serious situation. Subscribe, hit that bell, because I will update you at some point. But stay safe, stay weather. We'll see you next stream or video. Again, big hurricane. But bye. See you next stream or video. Stay safe, stay weather aware. Bye.